How's it going, everyone? Chase Lee here, reporting for WeLiveEntertainment.com in the We Live Film section. And welcome back to my continuing coverage of the 2016 South by Southwest Film Festival. And I got another one to throw at you guys, and this is more of a smaller movie, more independent. And I'll guarantee you the budget was super small when you watch the story and the movie unfold. And that would be Shovel Buddies. Now, I didn't know anything about this movie going in. I just know that there's a certain Vine and YouTube star in it, and I was like, oh dear Lord, I am not looking forward to this. However, I'm going to put my foot in my own mouth because I thought the person that was in it that is a Vine and YouTube star, who I've found very annoying in the past, is actually pretty solid in this movie, and I actually want to see more from him. So let's get real and break this down. Now, the story reads as this. Some friends that are, they're like a group of friends or whatever. They lose one of their own to cancer, and their friend that died from cancer sent one of the friends in the group a Snapchat fulfilling one of his last requests to be buried in a certain way and stuff. And so they go on this journey to do this last request for their friend, and that's about it. I don't want to spoil anything else, but that's the basic plot of the movie. Now, let's start with the writing and directing. Now, the way it is constructed with the story and the way it's written and stuff, I like it. I think it's a very solid movie. It's got a lot of themes playing throughout, friendship and what it means to be a friend to someone. You got some guilt in there. You got some redemption. It's just, there's a lot of good stuff going on. I thought it was a solid little movie like that, and I really enjoyed it on that aspect. In terms of the dialogue and stuff, the dialogue can seem kind of a little stilted with the acting and stuff, and there's some parts where Kean Lawley is his name, the Vine YouTube star I don't really care for on those apps. His character tried to be funny a little too much, and some of the sarcastic lines didn't come off so well. So some of the dialogue just didn't really come through as genuine, and it felt like a script. So that would be my only complaints on that. As far as the directing goes, I thought it was really well done. It kind of reminded me of like, if you guys have ever seen Mean Creek, the one with Josh Peck, that's a really good kind of like type of drama thriller with a bunch of kids and teenagers and stuff, and that was really well handled. So it kind of reminded me of that, which I really enjoy. And like I said, this is a really good, solid story, and you want to follow these kids on their journey to complete their mission and stuff. So it was really kind of touching to see that they would go this far for their friend. But there's a lot more kind of to it. You know how like when you see like a bunch of friends on social media, like, man, they look like they have a lot of fun. But deep down, you know that there's probably problems that riff in between all of them, because not everyone's going to really gel 100% of the time. You're going to have arguments, and you're going to yell at each other. And this movie, they kind of explored it. It's like, he's been a shitty friend to me, but like I'm still his friend and stuff. So like they would explain why he was terrible, why that guy was terrible, why that person was terrible to that person. But you knew deep down that they were friends, and they really wanted to complete this for their friend that passed away. So I really enjoyed on that aspect. Let's see. There was a couple of stupid moments in the plot where I'm just like, really? Like, come on. It's like I said, if I say anything, I'll spoil it. But there's a couple of parts where I was like, would that really happen? So other than that, I think it's a very solid story about friendship and just how far someone will go for it. And I think that's really kind of endearing. So in terms of the acting, so let me say this right now. Kean Lawley, if you're watching this review, never cared for your Vines, man. Never cared for your YouTube stuff. I'm glad that this movie kind of showed a different side to you. I like that dramatic side of you, and kind of that sarcastic angle that you got going on, because I've never found him to be funny in any of his online content. But watching this movie, I can see that there's something there, and I'm glad that he's exploring it a little bit. All the other actors do just fine. Bella Thorne is in this, and she's really well casted. The little brother's good. The main character's good. Even the kid that died of cancer. Oh man, I forgot his name. They said so much in the movie, but I've seen 12 movies at the festival, so you gotta bear with me. But I thought everyone was really good. Like, I loved all the the kid actors and stuff, or the teenagers, or I mean, I know they're way older, but them portraying the teens. I loved all of them. I thought they were really well done. I just loved all the depth between their characters in terms of like, yeah, we're friends and stuff. We got to do this for a friend. Oh man, there's like a lot of stuff in between us and stuff. And, once our friend died, it caused a rift. And, we get to a little bit know more about their backstory and like just what they really think about each other. But deep down, like I said, that they're friends. So I loved the acting in this. And like I said, Keelan Lawley, keep it up, man. Like you showed me promise and I will shut up now. So when you come out with your next one, I will watch it. So in terms of the cinematography, it had this like really kind of cool, like gritty, kind of grounded look to it because most of it was shot at night in the streets of LA. And I felt like I was there. I felt like I was there with these people and going along on this journey and hoping that they complete it and stuff. So I thought the cinematography was just, like I said, was really just kind of gritty and just really kind of realistic in the sense of nighttime filmmaking. So I really appreciate that. Editing wise, it's an hour and 20 minutes, I believe. It's pretty short. I think it was the shortest movie I saw at South by. It flies by because it takes place over the course of like a night or like I would say like a day. And the fact that you could actually make a really good, genuine story out of this movie for an hour and 20 minutes is pretty outstanding. And so, like I said, I was with these kids from the beginning. Now, at the very beginning, it was a little rough at first, and I don't know if it was because of the bass in the movie or how the movie just started, but it felt a little jaded, and I felt like there was a lot of scenes that were dubbed from like an ADR dub, and it felt really weird. And like I said, I don't know if it was because of the bass in my theater, but it didn't seem natural from the actors and stuff. So it did take me a while to get into it. I could say like after the first like 5-10 minutes, I got into it more, maybe because it just doesn't seem like more of an ADR movie at that point. But like I said, I don't know if it's because of the theater or the movie, but that's the way it kind of seemed. It just seemed like an ADR recording. And so the acting was a little bit more, like I said, jaded than the rest of the movie. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Who knows? But I was still interested overall, and it was just a really nice, sweet story. So is this my favorite movie of the festival? No. Even with the small little flaws that I have with it, I still think it's a solid movie that you should see. And if you're not a fan of Vine stars, this movie does show some promise that some of them that actually train in acting and stuff actually have some chops. So I'm going to give Shovel Buddies a B. So that is my thoughts on that movie. So have you seen Shovel Buddies or have you even heard of it? Comment in a place where I put my face and let me know, even if you want to see it and stuff. So let me know in those comments down below. So I'm Chase Lee reporting for WeLiveEntertainment.com in the We Live film section. And that is my continuing coverage of South by Southwest Film Festival. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching all 12 of these movies and stuff. So yeah, so just tune in next time for whatever I review next on my podcast or just another movie in general. So I will see you guys later.